Also a funny comedian, would you believe that? We got a lot of studs here tonight. Can you guys keep that energy going for Joe Barnholt?
Somebody at the bar told me I look like I play in a Weezer cover band. That was cool. Say it ain't so, Rise Comedy, say it ain't so. I suppose that's nicer than what the comedian told me backstage. I had some guy told me that I looked like James Dean if he kept Pokemon cards in his sleeve instead of cigarettes. Yeah. Comedians are observant. That's unfortunate. What's up, you guys? My name is Joe. I recently asked my parents why they chose that name. I expected it maybe a biblical reference, possibly a family name. Turns out I'm named after the crab shack that I was conceived in. Kind of ironic because I am a Cancer. And that does make all of my ex-girlfriends cancer survivors. It's a good joke, huh? That's right, you guys. You guys have celebrated a birthday recently. Sometime within the past year, I'm pretty sure. I'm very lucky to look young for my age. No one ever believes me when I tell them I'm 51. That's probably smart because I'm only 39. But it's still older than a lot of you guys were thinking. So, no, not to get into my political beliefs, but Dick Cheney sounds like a gay dominatrix. Thank you. You guys, I got married. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Then I got divorced. You know, there's always a bigger cheer for that one, and statistically, that does make sense. So. Don't cry for me though. I got the house in Tahoe in the divorce. And by that I mean I live in my Chevy. Ran into my ex the other day, or as the judge called it, attempted vehicular homicide. My ex and I are actually still good friends. It turns out she's a lesbian. Yep. And I'm not just saying that because she drives a Subaru. She is actually a lesbian. And people will ask me, Joe, was there any indication, anything that would have told you she's a lesbian? And aside from the fact that I'm a giant pussy and she ate me alive, cannot say that there was any indication. On a completely unrelated note, did you guys know that scissoring really hurts your balls? Like a lot. You guys, I told that joke in Birmingham, Alabama. And a guy yelled out, "You're doing it wrong!" They are way more progressive down there than I was getting credit for. So. I actually thought the guy was joking until he came up to me after the show and was like, "We call it safety scissoring." No, my ex and I are still friends, but I'm not sure that we're close enough that I can ask her the questions that I have about lesbians. Like, without a guy in the bedroom, how do you know when sex is over? Do you set a timer for 2 minutes or what? That's right. You guys, I am single, so I'm getting back into the dating world. I've been going on a bunch of dates. It's not really helping my love life, but I do have an outstanding balance on my credit card. It's really hard to stand out in the dating world when you're the vanilla flavor of white men. What's up, man? You get it. Nice. I see you out there. Hey, don't get me wrong, man. Vanilla is not a bad flavor. It's just not anybody's first choice. I don't even have any tattoos or piercings, sprinkles for vanilla white men. I'm looking for a smart girl. I consider myself an intellectual. Not to brag, but I get through about a book a day. I probably get through more, but my wrist does get sore from coloring so much. Hiking dates are getting really popular. I've been on a couple hiking dates, but I never actually go to the mountains, just the foothills. That's because of my foot fetish. Did you guys know that the hiking community and the foot fetish community actually have the same slogan? Which is, take only pictures, leave only footprints. I'm doing the online dating thing. Anybody here doing the online dating? That explains a lot. It's very lonely. It's been an interesting experience as a short king on the apps. That's right, I'm part of the itty bitty nobility, as I've been calling it. I have to admit, I get a little offended that dating apps ask for your height. Not because I'm ashamed of my height, but because they don't let me put it in the format that I want to put it in. I am 5'8", but I'd much rather say I'm 4'20". Right, a lot of 420 friendly people on those apps, supposedly. Then I show up and they're disappointed. Oh, a lot of weirdos in the dating world. So I got some snaps for that. Let me tell you about this, okay? I went on a date with this one girl, and she told me she had 2 half-brothers, which is just a really strange way of saying you have a brother. For everyone that's slow at fractions, I'm going to give you a second to catch up there. It's like, what, did you cut him in half or something? Like when I say I have 2 half women in my freezer, that makes sense. Bunch of weirdos out there, you guys. You guys, I feel like it's a bad time to be single. We are in the middle of a male loneliness epidemic. You guys have heard about this. But when we're in an epidemic, we all need to rally together as a community. So I think we all need to do our part and get out there and jack a guy off. That's right. I even have a slogan for this campaign: male loneliness, together we can beat it. That's right. And while you're out there performing your community service, just remember, it's no longer a hand job, it's hand philanthropy. Okay? You may even be able to write it off on your taxes. I'm not sure about that, but if any president is going to allow you to do it, it's Bill Clinton. But Donald Trump is probably a close second. Thank you guys. My name is Joe Barnholt. I appreciate you guys.
Clap it up for Joe Barnholt. You guys having fun?